What's up, Metallica family? I'm Chris from King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, and I'm taking over Maximum Metallica. I'm thrilled to be the hero of the day. My Metallica journey started in 1996. Somehow I got through the first 15 years of my life completely numb to Metallica, but something clicked when I heard Until It Sleeps on the radio, and I dove right in. I bought Load on cassette at the Kmart in Feasterville, Pennsylvania, and immediately fell in love with the fifth song. That weird noise at the beginning, the thundering bass appearing, and a riff catchy as hell. I remember driving around in my 1986 Camry, blowing out the speakers to one of my favorite songs in their catalog. This is King Nothing. You just heard the Kill Ride medley from the Until It Sleeps single. I'm Chris from King of Prussia, PA, and I'm in control of Maximum Metallica. I attended my first Metallica show and first ever concert on March 7th, 1997 in Philadelphia at the then Core State Center. By this point, I was deep into collecting and chatting with fellow obsessed Metallica friends on AOL, Prodigy, and the Usenet news groups, so I'd already known about the fake disaster scene for months. We were literally in the last row of the arena, and the sound was terrible, but I loved every second of it. The standout for me was the Kill Ride medley, combining all of my favorite songs from the first two albums. Another fun fact, the Kill Ride medley was track one on the first mixed CD I ever burned. Remember CD burners? Next up is a happy little tune titled Harvester of Sorrow. Back in high school, I had two Metallica patches on my backpack, which somehow led to me meeting one of my best friends to this day, Tom. We would go on to attend some awesome shows together, including the S&M show at MSG, a parking lot in Philly, and the 40th anniversary shows in San Francisco. Fast forward 16 years, my wife and I traveled to Phoenix to meet up with Tom and his family for the M72 shows. Unfortunately, James got COVID, which indirectly led to us attending the Detroit shows a few months later. Not only did we score tickets to the Hatfield book signing at Third Man Records, but we also won snake pit tickets. As soon as the opening riff to Harvester of Sorrow started, I was transported back to me and Tom, driving to and from high school every day, blasting live shit, and always making time for our favorite track from disc one. Here's Harvester of Sorrow from Mexico City. I'm Chris from King of Prussia, PA, the hero of the day, and I just played one of my favorite songs, Am I Evil? Yes, I am. My first ever screen name and email address was an homage to this famous cover, and I actually still use both to this day. It also reminds me of one of the coolest days of my life, Veterans Day in 1997. In the weeks prior, Metallica requested fans call an 800 number to suggest a place for them to play a free concert to celebrate the release of Reload. Knowing my backyard was out, I suggested they play Fairmount Park in nearby Philly, thinking there was no way they would come to my city. Imagine my shock and insane mid-puberty excitement when they announced they picked a parking lot at our sports complex as the winning spot. In spite of the local blowhards and city council doing everything they could to stop it, the show went on a cold November day. And thanks to my parents letting me cut school, I witnessed one of the best set lists they've ever assembled. Opening with Helpless, playing the full version of Master of Puppets for the first time since the Justice Tour. Wolf and Man, No Remorse, Damage Inc., King Nothing, the live debut of Memory Remains, the best version of Four Horsemen known to man, and Am I Evil? I have 38 shows under my belt now, and I've been lucky to see most songs in their catalog played at least once, but I have one white whale, the Frayed Ends of Sanity. Hopefully the band are listening and they dust this off for the next show on my calendar, number 39, on May 9th, 2026 in Athens, Greece. My wife and I can't wait to reunite with my Philly Lux Eterna platform buddies Christos, Namarta, and Harry. I was lucky enough to attend the Copenhagen shows in 2024 with my wife and can't wait to experience another amazing European crowd with a set list that hopefully includes my last song, The Frayed Ends of Sanity. I really loved being the hero of the day, playing my favorite songs on the best channel there ever was, is, or will be, Maximum Metallica. Thanks for listening.